It's Saturday, March 14th. Let's break down the weather in this major winter storm pushing through for the weekend and into the beginning of your work week. Here's our timeline for us. We had sunshine, beautiful weather on Friday, and these temperatures reaching those 70s and some spots even the mid to upper 70s. Now we're looking at a major hit with temperatures dropping into the mid to low 50s. It's about a 15 to even a 20-degree drop for a lot of spots. Now we'll expect to see that rain beginning closer to lunchtime for a majority of northern California with snowfall as well in the Sierra. Snow levels around 3,500 feet on Saturday. Now moving into Sunday, especially the overnight hours, we're going to look at temperature drops down to about 2,500 feet with rain and snow as well as afternoon thunderstorm chances as we start to get into Sunday afternoon. So we'll start to see some heavy rain moving through, especially in the next 24 hours. This red here is going to be the high impact for Sunday. We'll continue to see this overnight and into Monday, but by Monday we'll see some scattered showers lingering in the afternoon hours and could even see some of the showers lingering as late as Tuesday morning for the Sierra. So a lot to get through with this major storm system that's expected to take at least 3 days. All right, so here's what's going on. This low pressure system, a big one here just off the Pacific Northwest. They are getting some snowfall for areas of Washington and Oregon. Meanwhile, you're looking at another low pressure system just off toward the west of that low. What's happening here is what we call the Fujiwara effect, where you have two low pressure systems. They kind of do a dance around each other. One heads toward the south, meanwhile the other one starts to head its way up. And then you have that long associated cold front that's starting to tap into some subtropical moisture down south. So a lot's going on here. Basically, what you need to know is we have a low pressure system drying up moisture, and it's combining itself with a little bit of that moisture from the low pressure system. This is what's helping to add to our precipitation, what we call the quantitative precipitation, and that's going to start bringing in a lot of rain for the valley as well as that Sierra snowfall. So expect high amounts. If you are headed toward the Sierra, we're talking as much as 5 to even 6 feet of snow possible. For some of these spots, you're going to need chains, especially as we move to the lunchtime hour on Saturday, and continue to need chains, even possible closures for periods of time, depending on how quickly this system or how slow the system moves through. So early morning hours, we start to see spotty showers around San Francisco and Fairfield, starting to move in around 8 a.m. or so into Sacramento, especially North Sacramento, North Natomas, Woodland, Yuba City, and then we'll see that rain continuing toward the lunchtime hour, very heavy at that point. So here's what we look at as we move through the morning. We get to 8 a.m. You can see the rain there, especially near Yuba City, and the snow starting to pick up. Well, I want you to concentrate here on the color of the snowfall, because when we look at this purple and pink shade, the pink is really just a mix of ice and rain. The purple starting to become snow. It is snowfall, but we're talking slushy snow. We're going to get that slushy snow for a little while. We're talking pretty much all day today because temperatures in the Sierra are going to be 36 degrees. So we will expect that slushiness to occur today. Meanwhile, as we move from Sunday to Monday, we'll start to see it fully forming more dense, especially at the higher elevations and peaks. So fast forward to lunchtime and you're looking at a lot of rain, dark green shades, no breaks in that band of rain here that moves across northern California. So you're looking at lunchtime with the heavy rain pushing in already, and then the snowfall continuing to build. But take a look at this yellow here. This is also going to be very heavy rain and flooding for areas of the foothills, which are going to be inundated with rainfall. So flooding is going to take place. You want to be careful and vigilant with that, especially with slopes, and you want to make sure you're careful, especially in the cars. You don't want to drive through anything that's flooded. That could be very dangerous at that. Okay, so snowfall continues to move through, and we're starting to get to Sunday. This is where you start to see things start to break up here with the clouds. You actually get peaks of sunshine between the scattered showers, meaning we now have a chance for thunderstorm chances because we're still getting snow in the Sierra. A difference in temperature occurring here, but the low pressure system still pushing on through. So that'll give us some thunderstorm chances as we get to Sunday, and that could also leave us with some hail even in the valley. Now pushing forward as we get into Monday, things start to break up once again, but take a look how the snow is now turned white as we get into Tuesday morning. That's going to be the more dense solid snow pushing through. We got all that heavier rain and the warmth of the subtropical moisture. Now it's becoming more dense as we move into Tuesday morning, and then those snow totals start adding up as well as the rain totals. Take a look at this. Rain totals even as much as about an inch around Rio Vista, Sacramento, Vacaville. This could be even as high as 2 inches, but this is preliminary model data that's coming in. This could be very well as much as 2 inches in the valley. So of course we are going to be careful with that, with potential flooding. 1.5 inches in Roseville. You're looking at 5 inches in Grass Valley, but this also gets to the point here where we start seeing elevation playing a part in snowfall and rainfall totals. So you're kind of a little bit of a wash here Auburn, though, 3.5 inches possibly. So very heavy rain, 4.25 in Placerville. And we want to talk about the passes. If you're headed through the Sierra and you want to see where the passes stand in terms of rain and snowfall, we'll expect to see that rain lower than 2,500 feet. But take a look at how much pink we look at here. Typically at these points, lately, we've been looking at that light blue shade, only about an inch or two. Now we're looking at 24 to 36 and 48 inches. Some areas could see as much as 60 plus inches of snow. We're talking 80. We're talking areas of Carson. Carson looking at 60 to 80 inches of snowfall. Donner as much as 60 inches possible. 36 to 48. Lassen, Sonora 24 to 36 inches. Ebbets 36 to 48. So a lot of snow on the way. This is going to help contribute to snowpack because we really need it at this point. Snowpack is basically our reservoirs in terms of ice. That's kind of holding it in the refrigerator for us when it comes to water. Okay, so 10 to 15 mile per hour winds in the valley. Things start to slow down, though, as we start moving from Sunday to Monday, but still some strong winds in this area. You see a purple shade there around 40 to 50 miles per hour. Will continue to be pretty breezy until we start to get to Sunday night here before we become calm. Mid to low 50s. Thunderstorm chances once again on Sunday. We still have lingering shower potential on Tuesday morning. Otherwise, things should start clearing up. Cloudy to mostly sunny skies on Wednesday. And then we'll see some more sunshine Thursday. But by the following weekend, we're talking temperatures back in the mid to low 60s with rainfall.